Hey all, and welcome back to the second HFC Sonic-a-thon. We're closing out day 5 of the marathon, the meta block, with the last game of this particular era. It's a brave new world now, but back then, in the ye-old year of 2019, I think, or whenever this came out, I don't really care.
17!
It's 2017, we got it right in the end, folks. This is what co-commentators are for. Sonic Forces made its debut to middling acclaim, but why waste time talking about it when I can actually just show you the game?
And as a reminder, we are here for a Child's Play charity, so if you are interested in donating, we have that link there at the bottom. You can donate through the chat, and we have a little bit of time before we design a certain character, so if you want to get any last-minute votes for who we be, you can get them in right now.
Incorrect, good sir, but you just got here, so I'll forgive you. The winner of that particular thing was the wolf, I believe.
Alright, guess we're going with that. Sounds good to me. That's what I used in my playthrough.
Well, I usually use the bird, because I like that double jump. Apologies for the whole gameplay recording has paused or whatever. That is a thing you cannot turn off on PS5, at least from what I've read.
Huh. That's annoying.
Really is. So, Sonic Forces, it's your typical boost game. The actual conceit will rear its head soon, but in the meantime, enjoy possibly the most linear Green Hill has ever been.
Which is saying a lot considering how many Green Hills there have been.
I'm special. I run past all the wisps. There you go. Press X to jump. Oh, thank you. That one's going on VG Advisor. So what's your take on Forces, mate, just while I get reacclimatized with the game's controls?
For sure. I was one of the ones who was like, you know, when Generations came out, I loved Generations so much that I said, man, I would love to just take Generations again, but like with some original stages or just more stages. I even said, like, I just want Generations level packs forever to be Sonic games. And then this came out, and I said, I kind of take that back, because more Generations without the anniversary sort of thing doesn't hit the same way. And so I kind of came out of this extremely jaded. In fact, this was the game that literally made me go, I'm done with Sonic. I can't handle this if this is what we have to expect.
Oh.
Thankfully, that came back in later times thanks to, you know, a string of really good releases, the good movie, and me generally being excited for Frontiers, but this game really disillusioned me with the franchise real hard.
Yeah, Frontiers. Well, Frontiers is another game. Forces, they both start with F. That's why I got a little bit confused. It's either you like it or you hate it sort of game, which is odd to me because I always just found it very middling. I don't think it's the worst game that the franchise has, you know, ever suffered, but the thing is, at the time, we were waiting quite a long time for the next Sonic game, and the first gameplay was just Sonic running down a straight road for like 20 seconds max. That's probably being generous, but we were like, oh, another boost game. Oh, but there's stuff with like returning characters and whatnot. This looks really interesting. And then they turned it into a very milquetoast sort of world domination thing, but didn't really commit to it, honestly. And no more than with Infinite here, who is a cool character in concept, a great character in concept, but he does not live up to the hype.
Yeah, I think missed potential is kind of the big thing with this game, because it presents some cool ideas and it doesn't really go through with them. Like, for example, whoa, we saw Chaos there. That's about it. That's all he does. Yeah, there he is. That's all he does.
Tails, I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I mean, the lighting is kind of nice. It is using the Hedgehog engine too, which, if my memory serves, is just a cobbled together engine. But, you know, it's work well spent. That's what they spent the majority of the development time on. Well, the Phantom Ruby, that I think started in Mania. I'm not sure whether Forces leads into Mania or the other way around. I guess Mania would have to lead into Forces because of a certain character.
Well, it actually goes Mania, Forces, and then Mania Encore mode. Because Mania Encore mode is meant to be post-Sonic Forces. It happens again, essentially, with twists.
Silver is just here. It's never explained, and Sonic is apparently dead now.
But I'm also a realist.
That's my mantra for the Sonic series. I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. Because we had the kind of, let's be honest, this is a word I'm going to be using a lot, the mid gameplay reveals for Frontiers, where the IGN dude or whoever it was playing it very slowly, shall we say. But then we get other stuff and it looks great, so...
We have to show them that strength doesn't just come from numbers.
Not everyone is terrified. Isn't a new recruit joining us today?
Oh yes, he is, my annoying friend. And we're going to make him look as ridiculous as possible.
Do you have an idea for the name yet? Because I do.
I don't, so I guess you're going to be handling the name.
Okay, sounds good. Well, you get to design our boy first. Or girl, what do you want?
A male or female, mate?
I say for the sake of my joke, go female.
Okay. We go with wolf. Each of these species have different abilities and whatnot. The bear was the one that disappointed me the most, because I was expecting, like, at least a big barra sort of thing, but they're all twigs, just so they can slap a different head on them, really. I'm kind of liking that.
Sure, yeah, I like going up.
Any particular colour for, like, the muzzle and ears?
Nah, I'm open to whatever you think looks best.
I'm a little lucky poo here.
I kind of like making it like light blue.
Yeah, like that. Eye shape. Christ.
I don't like the dark sclera.
I see you, chat. I can smell the electricity in your brain.
I can see the future.
Which one do you want, mate?
I kind of like the one that looked like the werehog. If you go up, you'll see it when you see it. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Why not? Oh, here we go. This is the important one. Any particular colours you fancy?
Ooh, actually that purple's kind of cool.
Which one do you think's
better?
better?
The top one, yeah.
Okay. The colour of the outfit, I guess.
That doesn't matter a lot because we're going to be getting shirts and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Oh. No, I want to go back. I want to talk. I want them to talk, even. I'm thinking type 2.
Oh, definitely 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely 2.
A bit too peppy.
We want cool.
You motherfucker, I see you over there, chat. That's Sonic-esque.
I like that one.
What, 3 or 4?
No, I like 3 there, the breakdancing. Oh, that's edgy, though. That's pretty edgy, number 6.
Okay. Nothing personnel, kid.
Yeah.
Alright. Looks great. So what are we calling this abomination?
Knuckles, what's the
I'm thinking we call her Son of.
Son of?
Yes, because then she's son of the bitch. Hey!
You know what?
Just fun to say.
You've had a busy day, I'm gonna let you have that.
Whatever it is, it's got them running in fear. All except for this brave kid who survived the battle and made it here in one piece.
They have all the powers of us combined. And they smell like a summer ham.
And a Chaos Emerald right in their heart.
Oh, Jesus.
Use for your pointy butt. Here,
Why, Knuckles? You're meant to inspire morale, not take it.
Okay, let's get going, everybody.
And we actually have, to commemorate our new member joining here, a donation. We have $10 from Alex RS Game, who says just chipping in a donation and sending the kids a Sonic fist bump. Hashtag gotta go fast.
Settle it with a power bump. They even brought that into the second movie.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
This whole concept of Robotnik taking over and you slowly winning the world back would be so much better if there was, like, 3D environments to run about in, I think.
I've just received some incredible
news.
Sonic is alive.
Like, just so we can see these living places slowly being brought back to normal.
What? Oh, thank goodness! I knew it! I knew it!
He's captured in the orbiting prison. My spy there says he's in a solitary confinement cell, and they've been torturing him for months.
Do me a favor, Tanner.
Yeah, for sure.
Screen cap this particular thing.
I'm grabbing my screen cap tool, and it has been grabbed.
And I want you to do it again when we actually see Sonic.
Horrible!
Sure.
We have to rescue
I'll get him up on the Twitter.
Plan's already happening.
Well,
Amy.
save it
Got a
for
squad
now.
on the way
We'll
to the
post them both
spaceport and
together.
the chemical plant to
Yeah.
borrow a shuttle. Come on, guys. Who's up for an old school style jailbreak?
I would say yes, but I don't actually have a voice despite picking one.
Yeah, it's mostly just for your grunts.
There's actually a pretty solid first level for the Avatar, who might actually be my favorite control style in the game.
I think I agree, and I think it's because it's actually kind of unique, and it doesn't feel kind of like a, I don't want to say off-brand, but that's what it felt like to me with the other ones there. Both, you know, modern and classic don't feel as good as their previous versions, but I'm like, yeah, I feel like the game with your Wisp spawn here, which is your Wisp weapon, is actually pretty fun.
And they all have vocal themes in their levels.
Oh, and yeah, honestly, and that's the thing. I mean, no matter what, you're going to get a good soundtrack for Sonic. So, yeah, here we go. This is awesome.
I wouldn't say Forces has the strongest soundtrack of the meta era, but, you know, it's kind of hard to beat Colors.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Hey, that looks like a freight train.
It's carrying supplies.
Very cool.
It's armed already.
Ah, it's my first day. Why am I having to do this crap?
I do appreciate the mid-level cutscenes like this. They're pretty cool little set pieces, and I'd like to see more of those in, you know, future boosty formula games, because obviously we're not fully done with that yet.
True, true.
Let's head in while Espio keeps busy.
Need a shuttle to get to Sonic in time.
All quiet at the launch pad for now. Grab a shuttle before they sound the alert.
I'm going up.
Burst was a Wisp from Sonic Colors DS, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right, mate.
Yeah, and I remember using that one there. It was a lot of fun. You can use it to just fly through levels with your explosion jumps.
Perfect. They won't mind if we borrow this for a while.
I think they might, but you know what? They're fascists, so fuck them.
Step on it.
Fuck.
I remember there being a couple Sonic fan games that had like port levels like this, which had like all the supply boxes everywhere. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh hey, cool, I love this theme for Sonic.
I misjudged how far I was gonna run when I let go. Here, nothing personnel, spaceport. So I did good, but I didn't do great. Although apparently I have a Medal of Honor.
2 of them now.
I forget exactly what that medal system does. Not that it matters.
I completely forgot about the medal system.
The avatar screen has been unlocked. Go check it out. Ghost Town. Town of Ghosts. Oh boy.
Should have done it.
Gyrug confirms that medals get you hats.
There you go.
Whoa, chaos! Sonic, help me!
He's too busy being tortured. Sorry. This one still has his innocence, though. He's fine.
Sonic? You're alive! Wait, what? Oh, you're that Sonic from another dimension, aren't you?
And just in case it wasn't obvious,
Right, that makes
that was the
sense.
sting of the Mania theme.
Do you know how you got here?
Yeah. And I remember hearing that and going, oh, cool. And then they said another dimension, and I went, oh, shoot, wait. Oh, are they mixing up dimensions and time travel? It's all complicated now.
Yeah, apparently that whole torture line was like a mistranslation or an adaptation. It wasn't like that in the Japanese version.
It's still good to
It's
see
funny,
you,
the
Sonic.
exact same thing happens in Fire Emblem Three Houses, where in Japanese, one of the characters is like, yeah, I was tied to a chair and like forced to eat my dinner like a proper lady. And then in the English version, it's like, I was tied to my chair and forced to eat and watch my husband play stuff, and I was left there for hours at a time, and it like cranked up how bad it was. And then they actually went and patched it to get rid of that, because they're like, that is not actually how it is.
Wow. So, Classic Sonic is in another game. You just saw him in Generations playthrough.
Yeah, and immediately when I played this, because I loved Generations and played a good number of times leading up to this, even as like practice, and one of my favorite things was doing like spin dash jumping, where you hold the spin dash button and jump to go crazy fast. It's so nerfed in this game that it feels so unfun to do, and immediately I was like, nope, game's dead to me, can't handle this.
I don't think Classic Sonic was perfect in Generations, but he felt a lot more fun to play than here. He just feels a lot slower.
Yeah, that's the big thing. They definitely made him slower and more, like, less that you can break levels fully with him.
This is somewhat closer to Generation speed here. This is the speed up.
Yeah.
And don't worry, I'm going to point out if ever I, like, enjoy something, but not going to be the most over-the-top positive thing, even if it is for the kids.
I will say, I frequently get into debates on the one Sonic Discord I'm a part of, which is, would you rather play Forces or play 06? And my argument of I'd rather play 06 comes down to, well, at least 06 gives me a feeling of accomplishment once I get through it. And they say, well, you know, Forces at least doesn't waste my time. And it's just two different ways of looking at it, right? Do you want something to actually give you something you work through and complete, or do you want it to just be something that you get over quicker?
I would probably have to go with Forces then, because it only takes like 2 to 3 hours.
And I get it, because I understand where that comes from, but if I had to play something, I feel like I would get more accomplishment out of playing through 06, right? It'd be something I can proudly say.
A couple of months ago, in the city. The game likes doing this as well. Instead of just showing you cutscenes, it kind of just throws text up on screen.
That's a bit weird.
I mean, we are watching a cutscene now, but, you know.
And speaking of weird, for the first time, we get shots of actual animal NPCs, which we've always assumed were there, but finally with this game, we actually know that, yes, there are people other than Sonic that are furries.
And then they go ahead and say the furries live on the islands and the humans all live in the big cities.
I actually really appreciate that, because I feel it makes a lot of sense, especially when you see a very Sonic Forces-looking OC, 2 of them in fact, bullying Tails in the opening for Sonic 2 Origins. It's like, okay, yeah, that works.
They did a similar thing in the Fleetway origin for Tails.
He's been better. They're getting ready to banish him.
Like it was 2 guys exactly bullying him.
What? You can't be serious.
Eggman's been keeping Sonic alive all this time. He's been waiting to show him his completed empire before banishing him.
I don't know if we'll be showing off episode Shadow. We'll see.
It's low, even for Eggman.
I'm gonna be honest, it's not really worth it.
And is
Yeah,
moving forward
it's
with
like
his plan
10
ahead of
minutes.
schedule. The clock is ticking, boss. But we don't even know where he's being held captive. Yes, we do. Eggman rebuilt the Death Egg. That's where he's keeping Sonic.
The Death Egg?
Okay, so Bab Clayton asks, is the Sonic world the same planet, or is it two planets that Sonic goes between? So I feel like this is something that people totally didn't understand. When they brought up the idea of two worlds, also, yes, I'll take a shot of that line.
Thank
I know
you.
you want that.
Thank you.
The two worlds line is not saying two planets. Yeah, I got it. It's specifically saying there are two separate societies in the Sonic world. But of course, translation stuff.
Alright, let's see if we can pimp out our avatar's outfit. Yes, I know all of this. That just shows that we've got a big-ass head.
I like the toque. Very Canada.
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
Oh, my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Now we're good. What's the point? Then you can't tell they're a wolf.
It's very topical.
Hands. I prefer the classics.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, the Tims? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm feeling the emerald shirt.
Sure. That's just a bodysuit, so. And we don't have any Wispons unlocked besides Flame, so we'll leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can always use a rental avatar if you want.
Listen up, rookie. Our other forces are busy dealing with enemies. It looks like you took the best route. It's up to you to save Sonic now. Find him.
So, you know, we have our avatar using the grappling hook. Did you ever believe the idea that this was meant to be Boom Sonic?
Absolutely.
It feels too close, right?
Well, the final boss has a body resembling Lyric, so...
Oh my goodness, you're super right. I never even put that together.
So that just feels like a last-minute reskin.
Prisoners are being held in a kind of internment.
Taj Mahal Gaming asks, where's Gun? Confirmed by Tails in one of his direct videos, Eggman literally wiped out the entire Gun forces, and that's how he took over the world.
Damn, rip. If they wanted to go with the whole Dimensions thing, I think, like, Modern Classic and Boom would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The Boom Sonic character isn't the problem, it's just the fact that the whole thing was just poorly planned and executed.
Yeah, and it is interesting because even in the actual media that ended up crossing, like, Modern Sonic with Boom Sonic being the Archie comics there with the same one that crossed over with, like, Mega Man and Mega Man X, they never actually had any of the characters from Boom meet with the modern cast aside from Styx, Comedy Chimp, and that one beaver.
Comedy Chimp, there's a name I haven't heard in a while.
I love Comedy Chimp. Legit, one of my favorite characters.
Nice little bit of warmth there.
I think I ended up using the Flame Wispon for pretty much most of the game because just the fire is so good.
Well, it helps because, like, it's just a beam of death as you move forward.
Because I tried, I think, Lightning out, and that one is kind of similar, but it has less range. So I was like, why would I just not use the fire?
Exactly.
They're on high alert now.
I sense Sonic's presence. He's close.
Sorry, I forgot what the buttons were for the quick step before they showed me. This is an amazing rescue, guys. We're living it large. A for you shouldn't have fallen into that pit. I'm not wearing any of that.
There's a couple, like, iconic pieces of clothing that, if we have to put on. You know the one headpiece, right?
I do. Alright, here's the other thing, mate.
This is the end, Sonic.
Oh, hey, sounds like the party started. Want to let me go and join in? No? Of course not.
There you go.
You hate fun. Whoa.
Got it.
Oh, wow. The end, huh?
Juxtaposition.jpg, that's the caption.
Foolish hedgehog. Getting out of your chains does not make you free.
What I don't understand is, if you were gonna bring in Zavok, why wouldn't you bring in the rest of the Deadly Six as well?
Yeah, it's weird that we keep getting just Zavok when I always felt like he was kind of the least interesting of the Deadly Six. Sure, he's kind of the leader, but he is just kind of Bowser Man. I don't know.
I mean, this is a fine boss fight.
To see how long you last.
Yeah, this one's okay.
Come out and fight me yourself and I'll mop you up real quick.
Impudent
Just
brat.
don't hit the boost button. You die.
Yes, instantly. Good job, guys. A+ effort. I've forgotten when he's meant to allow me to attack him.
I think it's when he's just right in the center. There should be a homing attack icon.
There you go. Right, I think he's meant to bounce me up is the thing.
Ah, okay, there you go. I just like the idea of him being like, I've been put in charge of the bees.
Why is he using a bee again? I mean, he used a dragon in Lost World.
I do agree, the player, that this is more interesting than just another fight with a, hallway boss.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice to have one that is, an arena-like one. This kind of reminds me of some of the stuff you have in, like, Unleashed there.
Probably not going to get an S on this just because it took me a while to remember how to beat the thing, but...
Yeah, because, in every video game, when the boss slams down on the stage, your instinct is to jump. But here, oh no, you don't do that.
No, please don't jump over the quake.
You're not making this easy, are you? No matter.
I will gradually take away part of the stage.
Satisfied.
Damn.
Okay, the chat has erupted into bee puns. This isn't good. We have to get through this so they stop.
Read them out, my friend.
He wants you to beware. He's misbehaving. Because he wants Sonic to go back in his cell and behave. If this boss were better, it would be all the buzz. But honestly, just looking at it stings.
Okay, these are kind of weak.
Yeah. Sorry, we'll behave. Okay, that one's pretty fun. I like that.
Lose to the likes of you again.
That was a blast. Bring some chili dogs next time.
Okay, that's a creative one, Bad Clayton. They should have added some Beyonce to the soundtrack.
Yeah, I was just a little bit off there.
Oh, if only we got rank B.
Sorry, that just clocked in my brain. God damn it, Tanner.
Ooh, I love those spring shoes, actually.
Okay, we'll give him the spring shoes.
No, I'm not saying we need to get rid of the Tims. I'm just saying that they're a piece that I remember getting and going like, yo, they're pretty cool, actually.
It's that sound again.
Really?
It is a bit weird that out of all of the clones, that's the only one that we can talk to, I'm pretty sure.
No, there's a shadow one as well.
Okay, okay.
This is a pretty cool stage.
Guess they found out I escaped. Oh well, time to kiss this yawn fest goodbye.
Protector of Mean confirms the shadow clone does not talk.
Ah. Turns out I was the one telling Porkies this time, Tanner.
I guess anyone who crosses Eggman gets a one-way trip to space. No way I'm sticking around here. There's nothing to run on.
There's a mashup artist I follow who has a YouTube playlist called Sonic Songs That Sound Like Anime Openings, and or no, anime openings that sound like Sonic songs, the other way around. And yeah, it's super true. Modern Sonic music is very anime sounding, and like this stuff in particular.
Tomio Otani loves that shit. Just look at the Runners soundtrack.
The Runner soundtrack is like sounds like Love Live at times. It's so good.
Up on the death egg. This big ball of scrap just won't stay destroyed. I'll be out of here in no time, though. Just wait and see, Eggman.
I'm gonna need rings if I'm gonna survive. Thank you.
Boy, they love this exact set piece in every Boost game, huh?
Yeah. It's alright, I know how to stomp.
You're literally stomping through the tutorial right now.
I know. I'll just grab a shuttle. The one I came in on must be around here somewhere. I could do with a little space cruise on my way home.
See, and you know, some people when they play would be like, well, how would Sonic know how to pilot a shuttle? Thus proving they never played Sonic Adventure 2.
Mm-hmm. Well, driving is a bit of a strong way to describe what happened there.
A lot of firepower.
Yeah, it's true.
Doesn't matter if they can't land their shots. Here goes nothing.
That was me pressing it too soon. Oh, fuck me!
We've always said that the Death Egg was a Death Star parody, but that whole scene was ripped right from Star Wars.
Sometimes it just takes the ability to boost away from you.
Yeah, it's strange. There's just little moments like that which kind of go against the game feel, which was one of the things that just made me go, I really don't love this game. It's fine, but it all adds up.
I escaped the torturer, S rank. Yo, we got some motherfucking Crocs.
Okay, Tom, have you ever worn Crocs?
No.
I gotta say, they are way comfier than you'd ever expect, and I kind of
Easy
love
there.
them.
Everything's cool.
I've probably worn a variant before in the
Tell you
past.
how much I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen a friendly face.
Hey, Rookie, you still in one piece?
Oh, sure. Don't even bother to ask how I am.
Sonic!
Amy?
I'm so glad!
Hold up, Amy. We're all set.
Is there an exit around here?
We gotta get on that egg in a hurry.
Your concern is touching, Knuckles.
That whole scene had, like, Sonic Adventure 2 pacing.
I don't know about that. Let's not say things we can't take back.
Sonic, finding you alive is the best news we've had in months.
No. Got a good roll on the gacha, that was pretty hype.
And here's the bad news. Our intel indicates Eggman's got a weapons factory in Green Hill, pumping out munitions for his war effort.
A factory? We can't take out Eggman's home base in Metropolis if he's got a factory supplying him.
No kidding. Look, Sonic, I know you just got back, but we're spread thin. can you take care of this? We need that factory in Green Hill destroyed. Take the rookie with you.
You sure about this? The kid was shaking like a leaf the whole time we were at the Death Egg.
It's called the fucking Death Egg, not the
The factory is nice and
Calm
warm.
Salon. Sorry, I got nothing. This is the end of the day, alright?
It will be when
That's
it's brought
fine.
to the ground. Sonic, you take the lead. Rookie, just make sure you take good notes.
I got 6 months of payback I'm just dying to spend. Sounds
Egg
like a
killer
good
base.
start.
It should be Egg Scrambler base.
Ooh, strong.
They should have done a load more of these. Honestly, get rid of Classic Sonic, just focus on Sonic and his best OC friend.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to have 2D levels, just do 2D with Modern or the Avatar. I think it would be about the same.
Yeah.
No need. 2 of us are more than enough. We'll blitz the place and open up a path for the resistance. Right, partner?
I've always wanted to be best friends with Sonic,
2 of us
but
to
not
the
like
team.
this.
It doesn't
Not
matter
like
what
this.
obstacles they put in our way. We'll blow past everything they throw at us.
Okay, fine, Kino.
It's Super Kino!
Peak video games.
I mean, it is literally just holding the boost button, but who cares? It's a damn good rendition of holding it.
I'm boosting with my friend Sonic.
You should be able to get
Okay, it's over now.
through there. Stay alert.
I remember watching Liam's playthrough of this, RSS Liam, and he popped the fuck off at that. And seeing him slowly get more and more depressed as the game went on was bizarre for such an optimistic guy.
Sometimes it just all starts to come together and it sets in.
Did you just take away Wisp-On from me? Oh, it's because I didn't have it equipped, that's why.
Eggman's turn to
Ah.
get around when I get a hold of him.
So there's some alternate paths here and there.
Yeah, you pretty much, I remember for this stage, you pretty much have a path that if you, depending on the character is in the lead, it changes who you're kind of going with.
Whee!
Honestly, that's super fun though, just spinning in a circle and having them all explode.
Spin! Spin!
I still stand by a Sonic, Warriors style game would be super cool.
Yes, that happened. Also, I agree.
You see, Axel Ryman, it was a bit of a weird fall because we were wearing gloves while working with machinery. Never do that.
No.
Never wear gloves or long sleeves. I've heard horror stories.
That was a cakewalk.
I don't know why I was even
Sonic, you alright? Alright, I guess we're here, so we're just gonna stand there.
Yeah, there we are.
S, baby, for snot bad. Those are Crocs, mate.
I had those exact yellow Crocs growing up. That was the color. Called them my banana shoes. Oh, Nomura!
I knew exactly what you were talking about. Right, I want to give him the fucking, God, what are those really tight shoes, the skater ones?
Oh, I don't like those. I know what you're talking about, and I don't like them.
Guys, it's him!
I'm looking forward to a second round with this guy.
I'm very familiar with this one. I play it all the time in Speed Battle.
True. Yeah, there is a lot of Sonic Forces stuff there.
Alright, so we have another Wisp-On here. I guess we could change for a little bit, or go for the better one. Awards rings
Yeah.
for defeating enemies. Awards bonus points for collecting 100 rings. Cool.
Just way better.
Footwear. No sign of toes.
I'm not saying anything.
Damn well better, no.
Now that works good with our color scheme, though.
I prefer this.
Yeah.
Achievement unlocked. Change your shoes, you filthy animal.
Sonic just... Whoa! Looks like someone changed their shoes. I can smell those stinky pigsies from here.
Forces are scattering.
I'm gonna shut down the stream if you do that again.
My, how quaint. It's my favorite video, which if you've seen, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Thankfully I haven't, Anna. Thankfully I haven't. For starters, as you can see, I'm too busy saving the world here.
Apparently, as soon as I made my foot joke, 15 viewers left the stream.
Wow. Okay, maybe this is just me and I'm getting older, but in Forces specifically, when the camera's out this far, I find it kind of hard to keep track of Sonic.
No, for sure. I definitely had that problem with all of these nighttime stages. He kind of blends in with the environment a bit too much. Yeah, D, I agree with what you're saying with this music sounding like right out of Senran Kagura. Absolutely. Like, all the stuff that Tomoya Otani does, which he did a lot of this soundtrack, sounds just like generic anime game music, but that's not a bad thing.
We can't hold any longer. You've done plenty. Great job.
They're in the ruins up ahead.
Great, Amy. I'll make sure everyone's efforts weren't in
APA Fox, most of the Senran Kagura games are banned off of Twitch and YouTube, so the answer is no. And trust me, I tried to do playthroughs of all of them.
I guess all the explosions riled it up. Doesn't look like we'll get past without a fight.
I am amazed that Eggman hasn't roboticized this thing.
I think it's still kind of under his control, much like the giant crocodiles in Sonic Heroes.
Vor was not on the menu today.
No.
I got an S anyway, even though I died, so...
I think it's because of that daily mission bonus, which is a thing that they have where every day there's a special set. Yes! We gotta put it on!
Okay.
It's the best. It's the best! Anyways, there's daily missions that if you do them, you get to put them on. Oh my god, Chow Backpack, that's amazing. Yeah, I think it was the completionist who decided to sell the gamer hat as a real thing you could buy. I kind of love it.
Ooh, versus Infinite. Oh, before we do anything...
I think we got some more bodysuits too, so we could put a bodysuit under that.
I guess, but I like the t-shirt.
It is nice to have the t-shirt.
You happy now?
I'm so happy.
Alright, there we go.
This wasn't part of my agenda, but I'm always happy to crush a hero. It keeps the rabble in line, shows them that there is no home.
Does anyone but you believe your lies? Huh.
A for effort, Silver. I hear that.
Time to tag out, Silver. I got it from here.
Well, look who's back from the dead. The little blue savior.
Yes, Shadow Reaper, that is Liam O'Brien, which makes, you know, how quickly we get done with Infinite really sad, because he does a pretty good job, much like every time Liam O'Brien speaks.
And you haven't left an impression. I don't know anything about you, not even your name.
You may call me Infinite. In the brief moments that remain to you.
Oh, great. See, Infinite? Now we're getting to know each other. So, what's your favorite color? Do you like long, romantic walks on the beach? What's the source of your power? You can skip the first two questions if you like.
The source of my power is none of your concern.
Ignore the jewel on my chest.
But you've just got to share the secret of your power with me. I insist.
Your insistence is futile.
Whoa.
I love that sound effect.
Sonic, you
It's a
okay?
strong sound. Like, it's like, you know, the world in JoJo. Like, when you hear it, you're like, oh, something's happening.
Still thrashing around, I see. Filthy little sewer rat.
Haven't you seen a hedgehog before? Come on, I'll show you my spines.
So, I like the implication that sewer rats are unevolved, and they are small creatures still. They're not like hedgehogs.
I guess I hit the boundary of the next phase just as I was about to hit him.
Yeah.
Great fight, Infinite. Using 100% of your power here.
It is kind of a shame, because the rival battles in Generations were really creative, each and every one.
Yeah.
Like, they all had depth to them in some way, and then this is just this.
I think really what does Forces in for me is that it just feels like every other Boost game, but just more by the numbers.
Like, I feel like if this came out before Generations, we would be way more accepting of it, because it feels like Generations is a step up in almost every regard.
Yeah. Like, this world takeover plot by Eggman should be really interesting, but again, there's no, like, hub world to run about in. You don't really feel like the world is under any kind of pressure.
Next time we meet, you can count on it.
Yeah, I remember that, D, that this game was built on the Lost World framework instead of the other ones there, which is why, yeah, like, running feels so weird and you kind of go so fast. Ooh, mecha gloves.
We can have robot hands. Which is what will happen if you wear gloves around machinery.
You've improved since the last time, but you will still lose. As I predicted, you're not even worth the effort to finish off.
He gets 2 hits in and then fucks off.
I gotta figure out the secret of his power.
Thank you, Sonic. I wasn't sure where the plot was going before then, but okay.
Failed Sonic. Well, I mean this world, Sonic.
A stage so nice they named it twice.
Green Hill, Green Hill.
But you're here now. It's like the world needs a Sonic. Any Sonic to keep things in balance.
Anyone can wear the sneakers. You can wear the sneakers. Just get the right size.
To his power, maybe we can get you home. Hey, the sensor is picking up Eggman. Let's hurry.
Oh my god.
Ugh, it's just
Let's find
stanky.
Eggman quick.
And not the good kind of, like, butt rock stank.
I picked
Yeah, no, there's some Sonic music I'd call stanky, and that'd be a compliment. This is stanky. It's like
You better be on
not.
your mark, Sonic.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I really don't like how the Badniks are all super boring looking too.
Like, they were going a little bit more realistic in Generations, but they still had the kind of Badnik design sentimentality, but these are just generic robots.
Like, I assume it's meant to be like, because they're being so mass produced, right? Like they're skimping back on how they look. I mean, we saw that with the Death Egg robos in the background, which are like, they're gray and they look mass produced, and it's sort of like, you know, quantity over quality, but still.
I see desert over there. This is Green Hill, right? Something is wrong.
Looks like Green Hill's looking a lot more like Dust Hill.
Good. Also, Sonic was running through this whole dusty area at first. Right at the start of the game, did you... I guess Sonic doesn't... Whatever, I'm trying to rationalize shit here.
It's not worth it.
It's funny you mentioned SWAT bots, guys, because there are SWAT bots in Sonic Chronicles, the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, and the main reason for that is when making enemies for the games, in the BioWare library, they had like all of SAT-AM, they had all the old comics, and they pretty much used those as the reference, which I know because I worked at BioWare and saw those copies myself.
Really? You've never mentioned working at BioWare?
Be careful, Sonic.
I bring it up whenever possible to make people know so that they can think I'm cooler than what I actually am.
Fair enough, mate. I can appreciate that hustle.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wondering why I died, by the way, I guess it's this game's version of the drop dash.
Feet!
God. I can't take much more. This playthrough is a train wreck. My commentary is poor, Tanner's talking about feet, I'm playing forces. I am not doing any SOS missions, you can fuck off.
Forgot about those.
And with that, the disposal of the Phantom Ruby prototypes is complete.
It was a defective model. It could only record the DNA of the one that triggered it.
Only a being with my strength of will could ever activate it.
It doesn't matter now with the lab locked down in Mystic Jungle. Which reminds me, didn't you run into Sonic there after he escaped?
The more I watched this game's story again, the more I realized I forgot 99% of it.
Well, most of it is just like this, people standing around talking.
That's a great source of concern.
Granted, Unleashed had a lot of that as well, but it was a true world-hopping adventure.
And at least with that, you kind of had Chip along with the ride to be your audience surrogate, and I appreciated that. Even if I frickin' hate Chip, he worked well for that role.
We move forward with the
I don't know why every cutscene is blocked.
When it's complete,
This is just how it's interpreted in the game.
the world will be nothing but ashes, from which a glorious Eggman empire will rise.
and the Resistance will yield to the Phantom Ruby's power. All will submit.
Hey, Infinite, if you're so powerful, why are you following Eggman?
What? You?
That's a good question.
I don't have time for this.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Such power exceeds even my expectations. Ha! My own genius scares me sometimes.
But that means you miscalculated. That's
This is one way to trim your hedges, I guess.
I don't like the physics on this, where it kind of swings and then follows through with the motion. It just looks off to me.
My ass! My precious ass!
It's a little bit of escalation.
Come on, Egg Dragoon has a great theme!
Yeah. This really feels like it's making Egg Dragoon be less cool than it is, because it's really cool.
You've got a lot of nerve for a pint-sized Sonic from another dimension. Still,
Lol.
this Egg Dragoon has only lost 10% of its combat strength.
You're lying.
Why isn't it at 100%? You rule the world right now. Whatever. I suppose he was just referring to this fight. I will not be pedantic any more than I need to be.
Yeah, we're not gonna go cinema sins and do a ding every time something comes up.
Ding.
Did they ever say why Classic is from another dimension? I think they said that they made that change because after Sonic Generations, now there's the change between the classic Sonic who met modern Sonic and the one that didn't. So they kind of go with like, oh yeah, it's like a timeline split. It's way too complicated, and honestly, I don't even think it might even be canon anymore.
Who gives a shit?
Ian Flynn is right now literally duct taping the canon back together to make it be something that we can handle.
I like how I've gotten like 2 more Wispons since the last Avatar mission and haven't been able to use them.
Protector of Memes, that was in an interview right after the release of Forces there. It's pretty documented. If you give it a Google, you can find it.
We did it!
Look at you, fighting like you've got a chance to win. It's adorable. Almost makes me feel bad that we're never going to do this little dance again. In just 3 short days, my plan will eliminate the bothersome lot of you.
He likes doing things in 3 days.
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. You know
Guess
they
what,
say,
Sonic
the
Forces?
anticipation of the end is worse than the end itself. Maybe not in this case, though.
The only Sonic multiverse theory I subscribe to is the one with Blaze, alright?
Eggman's army has broken
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
They're in
That's the only one that I can look at and go, I like that, because it makes sense that she's kind of like that universe's version of Sonic. Sure.
Yeah.
We've engaged enemy forces at Seaside Hill.
But we're not going there, fuckers.
This is the 8th unit. We're pinned down under heavy enemy fire.
Man, looks like I've got no choice. Okay, rookie, I've got a tough one for you. I need you to head back to the city and save those civilians.
This was the very first stage shown off, I believe.
Yes, it was. Yep, you're right.
But with Sonic, not with my OC.
We're engaging enemy forces. You can't search for civilians right now.
The fighting is too fierce for us to help out as well.
Sounds like you're our only hope, rookie. Rescue is in your hands.
Yeah, D, I agree. I know some people are like, they're just reusing level ideas when they bring them up. No, I do like the idea that, you know, it's not like levels exist for one game and then disappear from the world. I don't mind them mentioning other locations to, you know, make it seem like a world that exists. That I'm okay with.
Still, can't just ignore them.
Shadow Reaper asks, what are the SOS missions and why are they bad?
I didn't really call it bad. It was more like I didn't want to do them.
Yeah, they're just like extra content. Some of them are slightly different stages or ones with unique objectives, and they're mostly a way to unlock items, and they're optional stuff that really none of them are unique enough to be shown off, I'd say. Especially because I think they exclusively reuse previous levels.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I guess I'm out of Wispon goodness.
Yeah, they're like the Generations missions, except you get them randomly and not as well thought out, because there's some cool ones in Generations.
We secured an escape route, so there's a safe way out. Thanks to the rookie, things are turning around. Let's keep this momentum going.
I love these lyrics. They're so funny when you actually listen to them.
This is justice, this is what's right.
Like, it's just the most generic, like, we have to be good people sort of lyrics. It's so good.
Well done, everyone.
Just imagine if they slip to the random, there are no bad targets. Oh, what the fuck?
It's just like, it's like the end justifies the means. It's like, what? What are we doing?
Like, Bob the Bear, you need to stop saying these things. I'm just saying, you know, we stop protecting the humans and in a couple of generations they'll be wiped out. Fucking eugenics bear.
Aw, see, number 4 there looks like Excalibur Sonic parts, and I was really hoping we could get full-on Excalibur Sonic as clothing items, but no.
I still want him in Force's speed battle.
That was impressive, but we
What
still
a
have a
Kino
lot to
design.
do.
Great job! I knew you could do it if you believed in yourself.
Nice moves. But if you hog all the glory, how am I gonna look good?
I have no part in this story.
I can't believe it! Sonic's alive! I think I used up all my wishes for the rest of my life, but it's worth it.
Shame about world hunger.
Come on, we have to go find him and tell him about Eggman's plan. Whatever his plan is. Eggman said
Flame's
something
calling you
about
out that it
Sonic
took less than a
being
year for you to become a mobile game simp.
Yeah, but it's for Sonic. It's different because it's Sonic. See, this track I don't mind.
what I overheard.
Yeah, I remember this one being pretty funky, and in general, the idea of it being a woodland version of the casino stage, I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, this is one of my more liked classic Sonic levels.
And then Flame comes out and says, nah, this level's shit.
But this is no time for games. We have to hurry.
I don't really care enough about Forces to, like, counter any of these.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sit here defending it.
Can I go on, please? I've had enough of this shit with Sonic CD earlier, I can tell you what.
Oh. Goldmember asks, would you rather play this or Lost World?
This.
I'm gonna be real, Chief, I've never actually played Lost World.
Well, I guess we have an idea for a stream.
Oh boy. I think I own it on Steam. I own so many things on Steam that I just look at them like, for instance, with the Steam Summer Sale, I was like getting all these pop-ups. It's like, because you own adult content games. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't have any games on Steam with adult content. And then I did a search and I'm like, I own 35 games on Steam with adult content. Where did these come from?
I own Cuntfucker 5000?
Okay, nothing like that. Just stuff that also happens to have it. Like Nekopara, volumes 1 through 5.
That just reminds me of one of my favourite tweets. I forget who actually tweeted it out, but it's like, websites be like, woo, please turn off AdBlock. We need to make a living. You're like, okay, play Cunt Wars 5 today.
yeah, I remember it. It's so true.
Sonic would sit still for long.
I dropped the C-bomb twice within the space of 5 minutes. Once again, this marathon is for the kids, but the content is not for the kids.
Let's be real, they've heard worse listening to other streamers.
Sure. Why not?
Oh, we got some ice for our wrist, baby.
They put way too much effort into this, and a lot of these... See, like, don't we already have that?
It's slightly different. I think the cage part of it is white instead of black.
I would like to dress as the Sonic characters, thank you very much.
Right? And if you pre-ordered, you got all the Sega content, which was pretty cool. But I kind of wanted more of that.
They're coming from the laboratory. The one where Sonic fought Infinite.
It's probably another of Eggman's robots.
Life readings, 2 of them. Definitely not robots.
Hey, Rookie, go to the lab and check it out.
It's a crack lab. You'll be fine, right?
Oh, is this the one that I kept dying on and getting super pissed at?
Readings near the lab up ahead.
I don't know, mate. You're gonna have to be a bit more specific.
Is this the one with the water slides that you have to slide down with the motobugs?
Yes.
I hate this level. Bye, Richie. Thanks for coming.
See you, mate. Have a good one.
Watch out! The current is pretty strong. This place is enough to make anyone dizzy. It might be better just to go with the flow.
It's a good job I don't care about red rings.
Yeah. Just remember ricocheting off these dudes and dying over and over.
They sure went to a lot of trouble to make this lab hard to find.
They must be doing experiments they don't want people to know about.
I do like the ability of the wolf there, which is to draw in items with a bigger radius. That's just nice. It's like always having a thunder shield.
What? Jealous you can't play on the slide, Knuckles?
This is no time to lose focus, that's all. Be sure to give it all you got, Rookie.
Jesus.
The readings are really close now. Reinforcements will arrive soon, so meet up with them.
Nice level you made there.
The fact that you did it in one is actually making me seethe quite a bit on the inside, but I'm just going to let that stew.
That's cool. That's cool. Why don't you go ahead and chill our little brand here, mate?
Why don't I do that? Hello, everyone. We are HellfireComms, and we are doing the Sonic-a-thon 2 for charity, for child's play, so that kids can play games in the hospitals, get toys, even books they do sometimes there. So definitely it is something that is near and dear to us because, well, one, we like to entertain ourselves with games, but it's also great for the kids there who are in places where life is boring, because hospitals are very boring. So you can donate through the bottom there. You can donate through the chat. We put something up there. We do have a couple polls still going, one of which is the Sonic Mania Plus character choice. Currently, Tails is winning, which is surprising. Note that they will be played with in the and Knuckles mode, so it'll be Knuckles with whoever is there. So if you want to see Ray, who's in second, or Mighty, who's in third, you can definitely donate for that.
I'm perfectly fine.
We also have the Sonic Heroes, the team choices, to see who's being run. Wow, I haven't looked at this for a while. This is quite interesting. We have in first place with a lot of money now is Team Sonic, which is way shot up past by $500 worth, the one in second, which is Team Chaotix. So now it's pretty much a race for second place because Team Chaotix is in first with Team Dark and Team Rose very close behind. So if you're interested in choosing the Sonic Heroes, the top 2 races there, then that one is one that you can get in your voting for.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. Normally, I just laugh at an Eggman plan. He's already conquered most of the world, so... What's this plan of his?
Hey, I hate to butt in on your important meeting, but we're under attack.
Oh, we actually have a donation that just came in as I scroll down from my friend, Funky Space Alien, who donates $5 and says, wow, I can't believe it takes until level 15 for the first stage to show up. Also, he'd like to be entered into the raffle, so I will absolutely do that for you, D. No problem, buddy. Thanks for donating.
I think the only non-Origins raffle we have left is for Sonic 4, right?
Whatever it is, I'll figure it out.
Looks to... for Episode 1 and Episode 2, yes.
Yes. Here it is. Drink it in. See, I couldn't boost there, despite having rings.
Yeah, I put you down for Origins there.
Oh, I see. It's not rings that determine stuff, it's just wisps now. Only took me 15 levels to get that.
I mean, it changes between each of the games.
I guess.
This many Death Egg robots? Come on, seriously? I'm not one to complain, but that's a lot, right? Way more than we can reasonably take on.
I don't know, Vector, I feel like you are one to complain. You seem to do that a bit.
Yeah. Like, they really didn't have anything for him to do, so I don't know why he's here so much.
I will say, there's a lot of Espio in the dialogue, and that makes me happy, because Espio is voiced by Matt Mercer in this.
Wow.
Like, what a strange, strong pick for that. I definitely remember people saying, like, oh, this is going to be the first stage of the game, that's why it's kind of short and, you know, pretty simple. It's super not.
1 minute 20.
Oof.
Stomp in a Sonic stage. I don't feel that's worth an achievement, honestly.
It's super not.
All right, Shadow, what's the deal?
Oh no, he has AirPods in, he's playing his own theme.
Another Shadow? He just disappeared.
That was a fake.
A fake? How?
You saw Zavok disappear!
Infinite.
Christ.
Virtual reality projections. They have mass and form, but no heart and soul.
They're fake. Fake as hell, bro.
Virtual reality?
Yeah,
All those
they're throwing the word
familiar faces
fake
were
around a
from
lot.
Eggman's
I'm
army.
shocked they never said faker, cause that's kind of the special word for Shadow and Sonic.
Sure is.
Powers are as formidable as the original.
Bab Clayton brings up, well, Zavok did just disappear like that in Lost World, apparently.
Unlimited numbers of them.
So, fight after...
Exactly. As it stands, there's no way we can win this.
Of course we can win this. We always
Yeah,
do.
Kirk Thornton's
Just
Shadow
haven't
performance in
figured
this
that part
is a
out yet.
bit different. I don't mind it as much. I really don't like some of his performances, but this one I'm actually fine with him in.
Sure.
Listen up.
Well, he had more
Just
time
got
to
word that
practice, so...
Eggman's forces are undermanned at his headquarters in
Still
Metropolis.
still think it's probably my least favorite Shadow voice by far, but it's okay now in this.
Staging somewhere else as part of Eggman's plan. This could be our only chance to take the city.
Exactly. That's why we're focusing on a full frontal assault on Metropolis. I'm calling it
All right, Tom,
Operation Big
who do you
Wave.
think is the celebrity they're going to get to play him in the films?
What, Shadow?
Who cares what it's
Yeah.
called? What's
Well, I've been pitching for Keanu Reeves.
Strategy in about a minute and a half. We're going
Someone else
hard
mentioned
and
Adam
fast.
Driver. I think he would be pretty good because he can do the angry
Eggman's army
thing.
is destroyed.
I like Keanu Reeves as the meme answer, but it's also what I really want. But I also would think, like, Michael Cera doing a very angry voice would be so funny.
That make him Silver.
So the idea of a quick
Oh, yeah, no, that's perfect. Oh, my God.
We also have Sonic. I mean the other Sonic. So I have no doubt we
I'd
can
be
do
fine
it.
with Tom Holland as Silver as well.
Also, if we can destroy the Phantom Ruby, we should be able to send the other Sonic home. At least I hope so. This is all new territory for me.
Okay, let's head straight for Eggman's HQ. Time to save the world, people!
But I know pining for a celebrity VA over an actual VA is kind of tacky, but I want what I want, alright?
Well, they also confirmed it's going to be a celebrity for him. Like, they said, we already have some big names planned.
Good. I wasn't paying attention.
Alright, time for Operation Big Wave. We'll surge forward and sweep the enemy.
Aubrey Plaza as Blaze would be really good, too.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of Bryce Papenbrook voicing Silver? Because that was him in Team Sonic Racing. I actually kind of prefer that to Quentin Flynn. I just really like the performance Bryce gives as Silver.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Whoa. You never fight those things, by the way, but they're very intimidating.
Yeah, I remember seeing them being like, that's terrifying, and then they never end up being anything. Such a strange choice.
Now, I remember when the, like, copies for this were first coming out. I think it was like in a V-thread or something, and people were like, looking at this level, were like, whoa, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I remember this was, and people were talking about how there's like sort of different routes you can take, and there's some really secret ones that you really have to go out of your way to find. And yeah, a lot of people like this level quite a bit.
Man, your armies are pretty terrible if one random dude can do everything.
Mm-hmm.
We can't go on like this.
As much as it pains me to say it, the best we can do now is to live to fight another day.
Hello?
Oh, camera angles. You're so silly. Also, I'm pretty sure employing Charmy is violating some war crimes, because he is a child.
There's nothing good about this, Tanner. That's why they call it child soldiers. I mean, technically they're all child soldiers, but...
Yeah, but he's especially a child.
Aw, I did poorly on that level. I see you. Whatever, still got an A.
Shadow Reaper says you can't break the Geneva Conventions if you aren't on Earth.
True that. Geneva Zone, Act 1.
Someone did bring up, because I remember I did figure out a way to get the pop-ups to stop on PS5, and you need to buy a splitter device so that it goes through the HDCP mode.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You gonna shit yourself? Maybe piss and cum? That's what I thought.
Oh my Romo, shit Deru, you have already shit yourself.
Fine. I will teach you fear. Then
Flame says you literally own one of those, Tom.
well, at least the fear and
Shit?
will end.
Da, 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 da.
You must be a straggler without left behind. The strong will always vanquish the weak. You have only your own frailty to blame.
Come on.
It's so much more!
Well. It seems behind that.
Oh my god, that is so unbalanced.
And those eyes. I feel like we
Thank you, Base Flame, for giving us your ancestral power. Dead.
That's so funny. Oh, he has 0 iframes? That would explain so much.
Don't you say it.
Think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it.
Don't you dare say it. Jackpot. Drill.
Ah, the Mega Drive sneakers. Oh, and a comfortable ascot.
Alright, crappy. I don't think colleges are going to be open in the apocalypse.
Please, even if the world ended, you know that paper will still be due next week.
I remember you. You ran from me before. You survived then, but you throw it all away now.
And now you stand before me in the guise of a gamer. Do you really think gamers can rise up in this society?
You fool. They call me a gamer because I have many lives!
Yeah, that's Joker 2 is going to be a musical.
Only 2 days left.
I
Let them contemplate.
did, and I have so many thoughts, especially with Lady Gaga apparently going to play Harley Quinn.
Uh-huh. We live in two societies.
Things were going well with Operation Big Wave. Then everything fizzled out when that Phantom Ruby kicked in.
Thousands of dead, Knuckles.
That fake shadow was created using the
And
Phantom
Silver's like,
Ruby.
we should have obviously gone with Operation Small Storm.
Exactly.
It's as
That
strong
said,
as a reed.
remember the veterans of Operation Big Wave.
Honestly, all the PTSD memes about Sonic Forces is even funnier when you remember the game's like 2 hours long.
Really. It's just like they're trying to imply a scale and depth that just isn't there. And like I've mentioned, the whole not really seeing the world change all that much kind of thing.
That's how
But
the
it's
promised
like it's
lead.
writing for a Saturday morning cartoon rather than an epic sort of adventure like Unleashed.
Tails, can you handle this?
Yeah, because it, like, for example, if I was reading a fan fiction where it's like 2 chapters in, we're getting to world-shattering, horrible, like, crazy One Punch Man level stuff, it would be too fast. There's no build-up. You need that build-up for it to be something that makes you go, oh, yo, or that's crazy. It needs to grow naturally. It can't just pop off to that.
Now, obviously, we had Chemical Plant in Generations, but this is like a completely different layout and whatnot. Probably just a different Chemical Plant. But this is kind of what I'm talking about when I say that Frontiers will have levels with, you know, familiar names and tropes, but will probably be a bit different. It won't just be a one-to-one sort of thing.
Oh yeah, like I saw people that are like, oh, it's gonna be the exact same as, you know, the other levels that we've seen. And I'm like, they're not literally gonna port the exact same levels. Themes? Yeah. Set pieces, even maybe, but it's not gonna be literally just imported levels from Generations.
Well, it may use the same assets in places, but even then.
Yeah. Although I had a very deep talk with a Sonic fan about the concept of reusing assets, because they were trying to tell me that controls were an asset that they were reusing, and that was bad. And I'm like, controls aren't an asset. That's not a thing. And they're like, well, I don't know how it works. And I'm like, very clearly.
There's a lot of fans like that who try to have an opinion on something without really having anything to say, and I'm not going to pretend I'm above that. God knows I've done it plenty of times before.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, the water level is rising.
Whoa, I can see it, Tails.
Stay sharp.
Cassidy says, Sonic Forces could have been a meta self-reflection on the Sonic fandom as a whole, with Infinite being the Sonic fandom as adults and the OC being the Sonic fandom as kids.
I mean, that's what a lot of people suspected Infinite was, if I remember correctly.
I definitely remember that being a thing that was brought up.
Okay, cool, we're done.
Was that the bubble shield you had? I don't think it was. I think that was just the regular shield, right?
Well, it was... Yeah, because I still had to collect, Thingamabob. Air.
Yeah. No, I don't think the elemental shields are in this game. I think it's just the regular shield.
Database is. Hold on a sec while I access the data from this computer. Okay. Failed battle plans, robot designs. Wow, he's got like 10 terabytes of selfies. So where did
Pontac, Graph, if you're trying to make a serious game, be serious for a moment.
Yeah, that's too much for it to even be funny. If it was 10 gigabytes of selfies, that'd be kind of funny, because that's actually doable. 10 terabytes, that's too much.
Well, I wasn't going to analyze the joke, I just mean the joke being there at all.
It's fair.
Eggman experimented with lots of prototypes, and then incorporated the final version into Infinite. If I'm reading this data correctly, then there might be a weakness. This is huge! Let's get this information back to the others.
And the weakness is just, you need to cope, it's not real.
I don't like sitting on the bench.
Can you believe it, Tom? There being a weakness to one of Eggman's plans?
I can't. Unprecedented.
Spotted in the city.
Is it another fake?
Why would they bother making a fake out of something that already isn't real? Couldn't they just build more? Either way,
Okay,
get
that's
wrecked. Let's
funny.
go, partner.
It's true.
Tana's just agreeing with me now. Just get it over with, Tom. Just do it. I don't know what the deal with the Phantom Ruby is. I stopped trying to put the pieces together.
Strange. I don't see him
Yeah, it felt like it was going to be a big deal. And the fact that I think Ian Flynn has gone on record to say, like, the Phantom Ruby still exists and Infinite is in it to this day, it's like, I feel like they want to do stuff with it in the future, but, I mean, for now, we don't know anything about it.
Well, there's been some speculation that it might be Infinite as the villain in Frontiers, because there's the whole illusions and things not being what they seem kind of thing.
And there is, like, red stuff that is in the trailers there, like trails of red, so it's possible.
Eggman's new invention is a real pain in the neck.
Ah, dude, ah!
Bone the Cat here says, I think the problem is with the Forces stories that they're afraid to commit to a tone. Here's a dark moment, oh wait, it's a Sonic game, we can't, have that thrown a line that is completely undermining it. Yeah, that's kind of the problem that I have with it, is where nothing feels earned when they have bad jokes thrown in, if they're going for this serious sort of overall story.
Good. Oh, hello.
Yeah, this Metal Sonic is supposed to be huge. They show him growing bigger with the power of the Phantom Ruby there. Completely forgot the MacGuffin name.
So big!
Ultra Warrior in the chat says he's happy that they're remixing the US version of Sonic CD's music, which, yeah, it's true. That's kind of the one that feels forgotten usually, so it's kind of nice that it gets used here.
Yeah.
Eventually, he'll be the last one.
Rings, please.
Here goes, partner. When we join forces, the sky's the limit.
Dun 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 dun.
Double boost.
I watched a video where someone had a glitch where in the previous stage with the double boost, it went, "Together we," and it just the "we" note was held the whole time. It was hilarious.
Oh my god. Is that on YouTube by chance?
Oh, I gotta see if I can find it. It's so funny.
Hey, that was great. We're like a well-oiled machine. fighting a well-oiled machine.
Oh, you found it? Put it in there, Bab Clayton. I couldn't find it yet. Yeah, absolutely link it up.
I got it, Sonic. I figured out a way to stop Eggman's Phantom
All right,
Ruby.
I'll throw that in our group chat, but thank you. Everyone give that a watch there.
Together we...
Great work, Tails.
Based on these readings, the Phantom Ruby requires an incredible amount of energy, which only the Death Egg can provide.
We'll crash it into the Earth. That'll solve actually 2 problems, I think.
We simply stop the energy transfer, and boom! The Phantom Ruby is practically useless.
Simply? Last I checked, the Death Egg is a heavily fortified, well, Death Egg.
True, but I came up with a plan. First, we distract Eggman. While he's not
We
paying
wave
attention,
a large
we use the
sausage
chemical
in front of him.
to
He
hack
cannot
into the Death
resist
Egg's
them in the
weapon
morning.
systems
Oh
and
ho
shut
ho
it down.
ho, is that a fucking sausage?
Breakfast sausage for Eggy.
Destroying the Death Egg will be a piece of cake. No Death Egg means the Phantom Ruby is nearly useless.
Why did it need to have a power source exactly?
You know,
Why couldn't it just be like a Chaos
crazy
Emerald?
enough to work. So,
Well,
first we
I
need
mean,
to
I guess the
distract
Chaos Emeralds are powered by,
I'm on
like,
it.
chaos,
No way,
right?
Knuckles.
Like the
You're so
concept, not the
easily
character. God, they keep
That's
using
not
the
a good
same
trade
words,
for
and that
any
makes it so
distraction.
confusing.
Plus, you're our commander. We kinda need you here.
How about the rookie? Eggman would never expect it. It may even throw him off a little.
You mean the rookie that's...
You got your orders, rookie. Now, one more day before Eggman's plan is executed. So let's hustle.
my face when Frontiers comes out and blows everyone away. It won't do that, but would be nice.
It would be. It'd be really nice for it to come out and get like solid 8 out of 10s from like everyone. I'd be like, dang, that's nice.
The energy readings are off the charts.
Oh, this has some terrible auto-tuning, this track.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I remember listening to this. Like how if you look if you look not very carefully, it just looks like you're playing Sonic Runners with all these rings in the sky.
Really?
Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push them up too far, though.
Leave the chemical print to us. Make as much noise as you can.
See, you say that Sonic will get review bombed by journalists with brainworms, but for the most part, most of them were pretty up and up on Sonic Frontiers preview footage. There was only a couple that were just like the only ones that were really bad were the ones that actively brought up Sonic 06 in their previews, which is very strange.
To be fair, me dying there was completely my own fault.
Time to head back.
Hold on! There's a massive energy source approaching.
Oh, here's this giant enemy crab.
Just like historical Japan. Real battles.
That's 14 years old, and it's still funny.
It's still so funny.
Sonic kissing a human is really funny. Not to mention the fact he wasn't the one doing the kissing.
And not to mention the fact that, like, I've seen so many people who watch it in the context of the scene and not just a random clip of it, and they go, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. It's fine.
That arch has stood for millennia, but oh well, I guess.
For some reason, when I was fighting that boss, it gave me flashbacks of the Scorpion from Secret Rings. I remember thinking, like, oh, it's kind of like that.
I can see what you mean. Take all those illicit photos of Frontiers. damn it.
I do hope that one day they bring back the Avatar, even as just a optional thing to play through stages with, as a thing you can customize, or like if you're gonna upload ghost data, a way to customize how your ghost data character looks. I think it's a fun concept. I think they should bring it back.
I think it's probably the best concept they've had in years, which is why I was a bit annoyed when they very just clearly threw it out.
Next, we've got to get to the computers at the chemical plant and shut down the Death Egg's weapon system.
Perfect. I've been waiting for my turn to bust some heads.
Sonic's just like, oh yeah, I've been finna waiting to bust for ages, and Tails is like, what are you talking about, Sonic?
For real, no cap.
It's like, Tails, you don't get it. My hands were tied in jail. You don't get what it's like.
Oh, Jesus. It was a shiv or a piece. Sonic makes his own shivs from quills.
That's good, that's strong, I like it. I made so many shivs, but there was no one to stab, as I was the only one in the whole prison.
Oh, jeez.
See, I don't even need the Avatar to have dialogue. I just want it as a thing that you get kind of on the side, as a fun thing to switch up how you play stages.
Yeah.
I'm heading into the chemical plant now. I'd enjoy this even more if I wasn't on a mission.
Enjoy even more if I didn't have a face full of lasers.
Computer room is up ahead. You should be able to shut down the Death Egg's defense system from there.
Knuckles says that, and everyone looks right over at Vector. It's like, what? I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm not defined by memes. Fuck off.
Just imagine being one of those robots and you're like, looking at Eggman. It's like, what is my role, creator? He's like, you're gonna stand there, and your job is to be a footstool for Sonic to get across a gap. Oh.
I found a way through to the computer room. All right. Now we can destroy the Death Egg.
What's all this? 10 terabytes of Avatar feet pics?
Those are for my personal collection.
It's curated personally.
He's like, what do you think funds this operation?
Operation Bigfoot. Nah, I'm good. Oh, it's almost 10:30, alright, I'm tired.
Ooh, I have one of those little double-breasted jackets. They are quite comfy to wear.
I thought you were going to say the gamer hat for a second.
I do not have a gamer hat. I kind of wish I did, though. I gotta let the world know I am a gamer.
Maybe don't. You ever thought of that?
No, the worst thing is I've literally walked into places and people have said, hey, you look like a gamer. Come over here. I got some stuff to buy. And when I was told you look like a gamer, I'm like, what do you mean by that? Please tell me what you mean.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but you did drop kick that minority on the way in.
Yeah, it's called a double-breasted jacket because you have the kind of two layers of, you can button it in two different ways.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds funny, but that's what it's called.
Death Egg, Death Egg, Death Egg. It's a Death Egg.
Move! Hurry! Just destroy the Death Egg and cut off the power supply.
You're making it sound like a walk in the park. This is a Death Egg.
Don't sweat it. The other Sonic has this under control.
He's got 2D platformers way to greatness.
The defense system's still up. I thought we shut it down.
I actually quite like this level. I think it might be my favourite classic one.
I feel like either the stages for Classic are really bad or they're like pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vector doesn't really know how many Death Eggs they've gone through, because he hasn't been here for all of them.
I mean, he must have been around for at least one. Although he did live on a different island, so...
Mm-hmm. Still think my favorite is the one from Sonic the Fighters, just for how funky it looks.
It's messing with my head.
Just stay calm, and you'll figure out the way forward.
I just want to smash everything and level the place.
Vector just like, I just want to kill someone right now! It's like, Vector, calm down. It's fine, bro.
Vector be like, if I can't eat, kill, or fuck it, it's useless to me.
This definitely has some Genesis stank on it, this music.
Mm-hmm. I told you it'd be back.
I'd say that, yes, this is the good stank. I kind of like this song.
Yeah.
It's Sonic we're talking about here.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to be going this way.
I think this also gets brought back in, I think, one of the Sonic 4s.
Yes, you're probably right. Well, I do not know how I threaded that needle.
Just went Ultra Instinct for one moment.
Oh, Jesus. No new donations, but I think we've had plenty today, so I'll give you all a reprieve.
Yeah, didn't we hit 3,000? I just saw that pop up, and I'm like, whoa, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, we're at $3,126.69.
Nice, which means that we did unlock incentive day 3.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the pinnacle of cool, the Kamina glasses, and we got the pinnacle of horrible, which is the A fam mess my shit up hair.
Jesus. Classic Sonic died in space. The Sonic franchise is saved.
Sonic just starts modern Sonic. I don't feel so good.
Those resistance pests and their clever little
Don't you have a base to be watching this in?
shoe that you can't wipe off.
It appears they have taken our legs right out from under us. Quite impressive, really.
I don't have legs. Neither do you, dude.
Don't remind me, dude.
5 more hours before the plan is executed. Infinite, let's make a tactical retreat so that we can remobilize our forces.
And by tactical retreat, you mean to say flee with our team.
Bone the Cat asks, weren't there other characters trapped in the cells on the Death Egg as well?
Not important.
Shut up and just follow me.
It's okay. They're not worth it.
Yay, we're all dead. But at least our sacrifice helped, I guess.
Mission accomplished. The Phantom Ruby signal has gotten much weaker.
This should effectively put a stop to the Doctor's greatest
Yeah,
weapon.
Infinite is a jackal, and you can actually see him in the prequel comic. Get a good look at him and his squad there. Not in game, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure he has a character model for without the mask, but
Well, you see him like from behind in episode Shadow, but that's about it.
Hey,
yeah.
don't count your chickens before you smash your eggs.
That's really messed up considering there are chickens that walk around like people.
General Roosterman comes out as like, I'm sorry, I can't be a part of this war effort anymore.
Okay?
you know, I just came here to be in the war, and I feel personally attacked right now.
The target is Eggman at the central tower. We're fighting to get our world back now. Don't stop, don't look back. Just focus on the task ahead no matter what. Let's do this, everyone. Charge!
Level design is my passion.
I do dig the white cityscape. I think it's a cool way of doing a city level for Sonic that we haven't really explored around in a game. This is probably the most unique level idea in the whole game.
Yeah. Aesthetically, I got no problems with it. In fact, it seems kind of similar to the city in Riders.
Yes, yep, big free rider, not free riders, but Zero Gravity specifically, where it's very future-y.
It's alright, I'm just taking a shortcut.
Yeah, I brought it up earlier there. I definitely want a Sonic Muso to just have a game where you can go ham with all the crazy ways that Sonic has fought throughout history. You could legitimately play some of this music at raves, and people would be jamming.
Well, go listen to the music of Sonic Forces by Mr. Pasquale. You'll see what I mean.
Alright, okay. I'll put that in my watch later playlist.
For watching never, got 'em.
Hey.
Tanner wouldn't do me like that.
No, I definitely wouldn't. I would exactly do that. Gold member says Three Hopes is apparently really good. Yeah, I have a friend playing Fire Emblem Three Hopes right now, and he says it's quite good. I usually actually get most Muso games sent to me because of the fact that Tecmo Koei has literally said to me, hey, you're like one of the few people that play our games and understand how to play a Muso effectively. So I've been getting a code for like everyone that's come out, but because that's Nintendo running that show, and I'm not under their review codes, I don't have that. So unfortunately, I haven't played it yet.
Forces are on the move too. We can pull this off.
Be careful! I'm detecting Eggman just up ahead.
In fact, there he is.
She's right. Just up ahead. Little fanny pack.
So many pop-ups. No, I'd say Unleashed story is pretty good.
A hedgehog.
Ridiculous. Oh, who am I kidding? The gamer hat is where our soul is.
It's so true. I was like, are we really? Can we really put it in our souls to get rid of the gamer hat?
Welcome, Sonic. Glad you could make it to your funeral. Infinite, do it!
Take this.
What is that?
Har, har. That, my spiky little predator, is null space.
Null space?
It's a little something that the Phantom Ruby cooked up. A closed-off space where absolutely nothing exists. Goodbye, Sonic, my soon-to-be eradicated nemesis. Enjoy all the nothing.
Yeah, he did sound a bit piratey for a second there.
Buddy, don't! You'll be sucked in too!
But we destroyed the Phantom Ruby's power source.
Tisk tisk. Since you always destroy the power source of my weapons, I decided to learn from my mistakes. I had a backup power source created under Metropolis.
Okay.
I do like that, where he's like, ha, you thought.
This isn't where we were meant to end up. Let's head back. Everyone's waiting for us. Double boost! We've got this! Keep it up, partner! Nothing can contain the two of us at max power. Not even null space. What's up, everyone? I missed this place.
I think that's the perfect encapsulation of how Sonic Forces is. It establishes something crazy and insane, and then you run through it, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't saying anything. I just wanted you to drink it in.
Yeah, it's just, that's the whole game. It says something insane, and then it's done.
Like, even that thing about Eggman having a second power source was at the tail end of a cutscene.
Yeah. I did hear about that. Someone made a fan mod extension of this so that you actually work to get out of the null space.
How's the battle going?
We've got him on the ropes. If our fleet can keep the upper hand, we should have things under control soon. You're going to miss out on the fun if you don't hurry, Sonic.
I'm not going to say this isn't enjoyable, but
You're exactly right. Like, it is cool. It's a cool section, but at the same time, it doesn't feel earned. And like, even then, it's sub 2 minutes, right? Like, it's done. Bob Clayton's like, Eggman's like, oh, you're back. It's kind of how it is. It's just like immediately.
that was fast.
I should have just shot you with a gun.
Excuse me, boss?
It can't be! It's impossible to get under the Phantom Ruby's null space!
Well, actually, it's surprisingly easy.
I had a little help from my
Yeah,
friend.
just hold forward.
Something you wouldn't
That's
understand
it.
since you don't have any friends.
What is the double boost if not more boost? How could Sonic not get out of there on his own?
But it's a boost with the power of friendship!
Maybe he'd have more friends if he didn't talk about himself on the third person.
Personality is a thumbs up.
We've got less than an hour before Eggman's plan goes down.
There's no more time. We have to break into the fortress now.
Indeed, this is it. Our last opportunity to bring peace back into the world.
But when the battle ends, we'll have to part with Sonic. I mean, this Sonic.
Tails, you've known him for like a couple hours.
Yes.
That's it.
If the Phantom Ruby is gone,
And you have your own Sonic. He's also here.
Thank you for everything, Sonic. I'll never forget what you did for us.
Save the sentiments for later. This is not over yet. We still have a battle to fight.
Exactly. This is our last chance. Give it everything you've got.
I'm gonna go home, actually. What? I just want to go home. You saved my city. I'm gonna go home. Oh god, this fucking cutscene.
So bad.
The one place you needed a CGI cutscene.
Just also reminding us, hey, remember that chaos is in this game. That's another thing. People have modded a fan chaos boss fight, because, you know, there is none in the game.
Like, it just feels cheap, the whole game.
Yeah, feels cheap and kind of devoid of soul. It just feels like it was made because they had to. And yes, I know that this was a junior team of Sega, but that's not to say they couldn't give it the time it needed for them to put in that effort.
What? Who dares? Target reconfirmed. Extermination mode initiated. Payback inevitable.
Getting some cutscene audio stuttering.
Joined us?
People were saying that that is a thing that the game has, yeah.
Innocence. I will burn your resistance to
It's the
ashes.
PS4 version I'm playing on my PS5.
Not that it's PS5 enhanced or anything.
And it's slightly desynced, I think.
Just a special effect.
It is. People were also saying that the big things were the stuttering and the desyncs in cutscenes.
It's a part of our reality.
Apparently, every time the avatar shows up in a cutscene, it has to reload the avatar, and that leads to desyncs and stutters.
The end. Your pathetic lie.
How did I not notice that when we first played the game, then?
It might have got worse with the recent patches, I think, because by adding in more equipment for the avatar, that's more data it has to trawl through.
Whoa, it is! He said the Phantom Ruby prototypes only react to the person who activated it. That must be you, buddy. Your courage and heroism are probably what triggered it.
I do like that some people call the Sonic Forces OC, they say his name is Buddy. That's a strong choice for a name, because it's also a real name.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
We made it so far. We were so close.
This is truly world-shattering.
Isn't there anything we can do? Burst!
Burst, apparently.
This super, like, sad, like, melancholic track, and all you hear is burst, burst, burst!
Get close enough to that sun, the prototype should cancel out the effect.
You'll be burnt to a crisp before then. Give it up, rookie! Fall back!
Boy, geez, I wonder what Wisp we're using right now. Thanks.
Hell, Tanner. I can't see.
It's all up to the rookie now.
Chances of success are minuscule. It's a desperate long shot.
Please, come back in one
Me when a new Sonic game is coming out.
I threaded the needle there.
I don't know, I think the song fits for what they're going for as, like, the one single shred of hope that, you know, to win it. Because they say, like, yeah, the chances are minuscule, so it's playing this kind of melancholic tone.
I'm amazing at video games. And I agree, this is a pretty good track.
Someone in chat described this music as only vaguely penis-y, and I agree.
It's all up to the rookie now.
Chances of success are minuscule. It's a desperate long shot.
Please, come back in one piece.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a little bit of a repetitive section, really.
Yeah.
You can stop the sun. You burn up like a moth drawn to a flame. It's over.
You're a real soldier now, rookie. You can do this.
Only real soldiers run away from suns.
You finally have blood on your hands. You're a real soldier.
You went right into that hole, rookie. That's what I like about you.
It's funny because, of course, Travis Willingham was the original voice of Guile, so kind of all fits. Mm-hmm. No longer Guile. Now it's Ray Chase, aka Noctis, or the Master of Masters.
Interesting.
Hang in there a bit longer.
Show everyone what you're made of.
Come on, you can make it.
Good.
Yeah, I've climbed worse towers in a Sonic game. Oh, frick, is that a tattered cloak? That's pretty cool.
I think I know what we have to do, Tanner.
Oh, I love me that trope.
Make peace with your fate, because your lives are now over.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Buddy?
This is pretty raw, though, conceptually. Like, dropping an imaginary sun on everyone, so they basically just have heart attacks and die.
Yeah, like, it's such a sick concept, but because there's so little build-up, it just... you don't pop off, as you should.
Impossible! I thought all the prototypes were destroyed!
A costly oversight, Doctor. This is why I always check and double-check, as any good scientist would.
That's Professor Tails, or Professor Prower, I should say, PhD.
Kick major butt.
Look at all those copy and pastes.
Where's Professor Pickle? He's dead. Oh, he died. Right as soon as Unleashed finished.
Yeah. In fact, he was the first one Robotnik went after. Robotnik killed him himself. Just a single shot in the back of the head.
With a gun that fires cucumbers, ironically.
Slice Finley, if you please.
I'll slice you thinly.
Jesus. I want you to keep an eye on the time for this level, alright?
Will do. Jeez, that jump. I'll say that this level feels like you are flying like down a incline the whole time. It feels like a Tony Hawk downhill skate level. Dang, 1 minute for the big final climactic stage, huh? Uno minute. That's crazy. But at least we can be a little ship captain now.
We can. I gotta do something after the war.
Hey, we can be Biggie Smalls. Biggie the Smalls.
It was all a dream. I used to read Green Hill magazine. Something, whatever.
Apparently we're being told to use the drill for the next fight.
I will close out after this cutscene then.
Well, I think this is a Sonic one, so I don't think it matters, does it?
Wait for it.
I'm in a class all my
Oh,
own.
frick, I completely forgot.
Shut up, Infinite.
No. But first... And where is that tattered scarf? Is that it?
No, it was a lot more. There's a lot more. Go down on your list.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, that's sick!
I guess that's all we can have.
Now put the one with the Japanese character on it. Be full weeb. It's down more.
Actually, not too shabby.
No, it's actually pretty sick looking.
Get some gloves going.
Oh, we got the mecha gloves. Whoa, wait, stop. The one to your left. Among Us.
You motherfucker. You're a fucking asshole.
No, we gotta get the one right under that one. Yeah!
I'm here to save the day, Sonic. I'm a cowboy now.
I'm Kenichi Smith, the weeaboo cowboy.
We need an actual name for this character by the end, I hope you realize.
Yeah, we'll figure one out.
Footwear. No.
No, they look like stone. It's not bad.
Which one do you prefer?
I like the black ones.
Okay.
Don't forget the Wispon.
Change your body parts. Drill! Okay, well I haven't used this before, so tally-ho!
Okay, we got a name suggestion. First name Thor, last name Da Kids.
Thor isn't a girl's name.
I'll show you how
I like it though.
I'm in a class all my own. Time to put up or shut up, Infinite.
There really was no reason to skip that, it was so short.
What would you like your epitaph?
People are pointing out that Lady Thor is a thing in the comics right now, and soon to be movie.
Okay, for the kids it is.
Here doses the masked clown. Might as well make it for the person who needs one, right?
Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Yeah, it is the same as Metal Sonic. Yeah, Sonic has to be careful about calling him a clown because, I mean, you've seen what Twitter wants to do to them recently.
Really?
Half of those retweets are mine. I'm sorry, Tom.
You're not sorry. You're just horny.
I'm not. I love that clown so much.
The Phantom Ruby's energy is recharged. Perish along with your useless friends.
Why are you a cowboy now?
And together, we're gonna win.
It's like, howdy, partner. Let's itadakimasu him.
Okay, so how am I using this drill exactly?
Your mask can't
I'm not sure. Can someone in chat tell us why we want to use the drill?
Phantom Ruby virtual reality of yours is the real illusion.
Someone says just mash R2.
Okay. I'm mashing. Oh.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Fuck. I should probably get close first.
That is true that in Japanese, Thor would be pronounced Toru, which is the name of, like, that's a Japanese name for girls.
Mm-hmm. Nope, need more. Need more drill. Shit! Right at the last second, Tom. Right at the last second, Tom. As good as always. I have no boost either. Da, do, da.
Partner, when we join forces, the sky's the limit.
Fucking roll.
Double boost.
Bye, Infinite. You were a total waste. But I love you.
It's very fitting called him partner with our cowboy hat.
Other.
And then Infinite returned to his home planet, never to be seen again.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Impossible. I cannot be defeated.
Wrong, loser. The things that can't be defeated are heart, soul, and the bonds of friendship. 3 things you and your counterfeit cronies
Off-screen,
lack.
Sora's cheering like, yeah, you're right!
No. Wait. I can still fight.
No, I'm not done yet. Don't put me back!
You never fail to surprise me, Sonic. I didn't believe Infinite could lose. Victory will be so much.
So what happened to him exactly?
I think I heard that he went back to the original Phantom Ruby, which is now going back to Sonic Mania Encore mode.
But he didn't come from the place.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I've heard. Oh, right, classic Sonic. Forgot about him.
Phantom Ruby
He's here too.
Eggman is up to something again.
Doctor hasn't given up. Don't let your guard down yet.
We have to find the entrance to the central tower and stop Eggman.
Could have sworn he just said Megman.
Better than adding an S to the front of that.
Fucking hell, Megman, have a bath. Good.
I definitely remember there was a lot of pre-release hype for Sonic, Team Sonic Racing, which, well, woof. But also that Infinite would be one of the racers. No. I think he's even banned from being in, like, crossover stuff right now.
Well, he's in Forces Speed Battle.
I think that's different because it's a mobile game, and it's also a Sonic Forces game.
That too.
God, it's been a hot minute since there's been an auto-scroller in Sonic.
I don't remember the last one. I think it might be Bridge Zone.
That's been a while. Were there auto-scrollers in Lost World? Again, I never played it.
I want to say yes. Good. If he could talk, he would say, Tails, I'm making my way there slowly.
Tails like, Sonic, why aren't you just running? He's like, well, there's the invisible walls that make it so I can't go too fast. What?
Okay. Duly noted. I'm fine with it not having a live system. It's not like it would make it any harder.
Honestly, I'm fully for them to never put lives in games again. I don't see the point. It's just a waste of time.
Good. I feel nothing when I die.
Because of what? We just gotta retry it again. Not like there's any... It's not like we're gonna lose progress, really.
I mean, because I'm dead inside, so...
That too.
I think my hilarious run of Sonic 3K at the time of us playing Forces here should be on YouTube tomorrow.
Nice.
Nice and edited and trimmed because fuck those special stages for some bizarre reason.
Again, it's the strange lack of speed up music that really doesn't get you to feel how they speed up.
I guess that's the cope we're gonna go with.
Remember, don't blame yourself, blame the game.
Yes, that is how it goes. Are we done now? Oh, fuck off.
We haven't found an entrance yet.
No luck here either.
All this searching and still nothing?
My money's on the area the other Sonic is searching.
And how much money do you have, Knuckles?
Not a lot. He's a hobo who lives on an island alone.
Watching a rock all day.
Wait a minute, what if I sold the Master Emerald? Island immediately blows up. Oh, headbutt, that's so funny. Because that is the majority of the cutscenes here.
Just, yeah, looking left and right. Oh, the player. You donated to help Tails be the player character. That's cool, because we had Tails as the player character, we broke the news that Hyper Tails was in the game.
This just sounds goofy.
Yeah. You can't just take the song and bump it up 25% and be like, this is the speed version.
That passage. Hold on. I'll send in reinforcements right away.
Wow! Having two Sonics is so dreamy.
Amy, one of them is a child. Then I guess you are too, so whatever.
I don't care.
I'm gonna be real, Bab Clayton, just looking down at chat and just seeing the bees have returned as your message is terrifying.
The signal is headed for the reactor. Faster, hurry! The reactor's in the innermost part of the fortress.
Ah.
The defense system is...
I'm alright. Absolutely fine.
The signal is headed for the reactor. Faster, hurry! The reactor's in the innermost part of the fortress. But the defense system is too tough to break through by normal means.
Good thing we're not normal. We'll find a way.
Okay, Silver Dude says Infinite was done more like how Anakin was turned into Darth Vader, so that's why they use the word built. I could see that.
This is where Eggman built Infinite.
It's so sad. What a lonely place to be brought into the world.
The reactor is close. Hurry!
You're on it. Here goes.
Well, I'll be. They made it. They actually made it.
Could use a little breather right about now. I'll feel better once we blow this thing to
Oh, right, I forgot that they steal the boss from Kirby Superstar here.
Alright, let's just take down the Eggman and get funky while we do it.
Like, one of the things, they brought up the idea of DNA a couple of times in this game, and like there's a big DNA strand in the background, and yet as far as I'm aware, where does that come into the plot, really?
Nowhere.
Like, it's just so weird.
Pretty thrilling, huh, partner? It's time to head back. Everyone's waiting for us.
I don't remember that final level being that annoying before.
No, I don't even, like, I honestly forgot everything that happened after you fought Infinite.
B. We're nearly done. Sorry, I'm out of words. I have a top hat. I got a top hat and some Uggs.
That's a look. That's a solid look if you want to be a 8th grader who turns heads.
Oh, not sure it's the words I would have gone with, but alright.
You know, it's in your chuny phase, as they call it.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's finish the game.
We did it! Eggman's army is officially butt-kicked. We won! Come on, now what? Can we ever just win and have that be the end of it?
Look!
Gotcha! The fortress reactor was just a decoy. A true winner always keeps his trump card hidden until the end.
You're super right. It absolutely resembles Lyric.
How can it be so many? Confirmed sightings indicate Shadow, Metal Sonic, Zavok, Chaos, Infinite. Thousands of them.
What have you done?
I merely incorporated the Phantom Ruby into this Death Egg robot.
But that means the Phantom Ruby no longer has a vulnerable...
It's weird also they call it a Death Egg robot when it's so clearly the base for it is the Egg Dragoon. It just feels like everything is so sloppy here.
No, I have surpassed Infinite to become the complete and ultimate form. You will be crushed by this Death Egg robot powered by the Phantom Ruby, and in the end, everything will still be just as I planned.
Your plan will end like all your plans do, with you sitting in a pile of busted robot parts wondering how you failed so badly. Let's get him.
Yeah, don't help or anything, Tails. I don't know why I'm putting it all on Tails. There's plenty of other people not doing anything.
We have literally, like, every Sonic character on a team, and none of them do anything. I guess this slightly resembles the Death Egg robot we see in, like, the Sonic 2 movie. Slightly, but that obviously came way after.
You'll always be our shining hope!
That was Classic's role.
And now he's done.
Go on, rookie! I know you can do this!
Our fate is in your hands.
Oh, here's Silver. He's still here.
He is.
He's just trying his best. I think another problem I have is a couple of these fights are just floating platforms as the environment, and that's just boring.
Good.
Ooh, apparently with the burst, you can fire shots so you hit both the fist and the chest at the same time for double damage.
Interesting. I didn't know how to do that, but...
Yeah, the whole thing about it spawning wisps you can't use, that kind of sucks. Then again, you wouldn't really be using the burst for your double jumps in this section, really. Why are the wisps here? Canonically, they just decided to stick around on Sonic's planet after colors. That is the canon answer. Which I don't mind, honestly. The idea that they, you know, they have a home planet, but they saw Sonic's planet and were like, yo, wait, that's kind of cool. This boss seems familiar compared to a run that we had earlier today.
Like, when you play these games back to back, you really start to feel it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because our OC isn't blue, it doesn't line up nicely. We got blue, blue, and purple.
Exactly, that's why I think Boom Sonic was originally going to be the third character until the Boom, you know, project fell flat. Like, Azuka even said in a recent Frontiers interview that it was like a disappointment or whatever. I mean, the music is good, yeah.
Theme song is incredible, but it is a case of it's like, you know, in a better context, we'd be marking off a lot more. I did see some people speculating that the reason that it looked like the Nega Wisp armor is to sort of say goodbye to the meta era, which is absolutely copium.
It is, absolutely. Okay. Game done.
Needed a bit of Kamen Rider double. Like, even proportion-wise, look at the three of them. Like that is boom proportions on the OC.
Exactly! Exactly!
It's right there, and then we get sports tape, because of course. To answer your question, Thunderous Blitz, the meta era is what Sonic fans colloquially call all the contact and graph written games because of their stories being kind of meta, right? The ideas of making jokes or being related to previous games in series, so people, it's usually from Colors onto Forces. Maybe Frontiers will be part of that, we don't know.
Now we can oppress each other in other ways.
I guess this is goodbye. Get home safely, Sonic. And thanks for everything.
Yeah.
Bags, don't come back.
Cheer up, Tails. I'm sure we'll run into him again. All right, guys. It's time we cleaned up the mess that Eggman left this world in. And I'm not talking about those illusions he dreamed up for us. We need to fix the real world we all live in.
And we can do that by going out and voting.
Come on.
Your vote matters, Tails.
Sonic, boom to the polls!
Sonic forces you to choose in a two-party system.
And then this super sad song, it's so funny.
Well, it's, because Blaze died, so...
Yeah, that's why she wasn't here.
There was a cut level called Blaze's Grave. They just didn't want to go with it. It was too bold, personally. No, we'll keep things bland, vanilla, and milquetoast, because that's what Sonic Forces is.
Yeah, and I had to replace the boost button with the grieve button. And as you collect wisps, your grieving meter increases. And pretty subversive.
Double grieve! You just hug each other and spin around really fast. That's so fucking stupid. This is the most unearned of these types of tracks.
Oh, 100%. What the frick is Zenzi? What is a Zenzi?
Do you think I give a shit what Zenzi is?
I'm Googling. What is Zenzi?
No, Cream's not dead. She just went on holiday. Press boost to mourn. F-bump. I mean, it's a fine credits theme, but...
Okay, so Zenzi, in Sonic Forces, Masaki Miyashita was credited for Zenzi. The only other things that this person has done is Virtua Tennis 4, Crazy Taxi 3, and LA Machine Guns Rise of the Machines. So what the frick is Zenzi? What is it? I can't find it! Like, everything with Zenzi is just someone ripping the credits from this game. Is the Zenzi what the Cynics or Sticks are supposed to be?
No, they're Zeti. Also, it's the Deadly Six.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Zenzi is a part of the Hedgehog Engine 2. I found that through the 4chan fast board.
I did say it was kind of cobbled together compared to the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how fast I can download episode Shadow while we're streaming.
It shouldn't be pretty big. If you... Let me see, I'm just trying to think. It should just... If you already own it, it should just be under your stuff you already own. You just gotta download it.
Let's have a look.
Here's a question. Why is it the Deadly 6 and not the Deadly 7, like the 7 Deadly Sins? Because Sonic is a good Christian series. We don't want to get any of that in here.
There are so many jokes I can make off the back of what Tyler just said, but I feel nothing after finishing Forces again, so...
It always reminds me of the story of Wooly explaining why Sonic is so beloved by, religious households. It's like, yeah, it's just good versus evil with absolutely zero demonic elements. And yet now we have, Sonic and SMT, where you can summon him with actual biblical demons.
Has he not played the game with Iblis?
Yeah, but that was more talking about, like, the 90s and even the early 2000s, right?
Okay, right.
Yeah. Yeah, and because, in that game you have the cutscene where Sonic goes, "This could even open the gates of hell," which really scared me as a kid. Yeah, Sonic was in the mobile game SMT DX2 alongside Bayonetta, Dante, Guts, and a bunch of other characters, which is wild. It's been 5 years since Force released. What are our thoughts now?
Like, if you wait for me to say this is the worst game ever, it's not. It's just... there. There's nothing remarkable about it. There's nothing absolutely terrible about it, apart from maybe the story, but that's more lost or wasted potential than anything.
It's more boring than anything, and I think that's the bigger problem. It's sort of like, would I rather watch a 1 out of 10 movie or a 5 out of 10 movie? There's so much more to say about the 1 out of 10 movie. It's the same thing. You get more out of something that is worse than something that is just fine. And, we don't have much to say because it was a thing. The people that are out, though, saying that this game was, peak and pinnacle and is great, and I will never understand that. That's buck wild to me.
More power to you, I guess.
That is big. I am 11 years old on the internet talking about my first Sonic game energy.
Yeah.
See, and I would say the game is better than Boom Rise of Lyric. I'd rather play that because it's funnier and there's more bad stuff.
This was basically the end of my patience for 3-hour games with boosting or other such gimmicks things, which is why I'm really glad that Frontiers is looking a lot more filled out, shall we say.
Yeah, the fact that, 1, there's no shoehorned in classic, which, unless that could change. That could change. Don't put this on poorly aged things. But 2, the fact that it is something different, that alone has me interested. This game showed that they've kind of done everything with this exact formula, and yeah, I would definitely look forward to something new over this again.
The Avatar was pretty cool. I would have liked to have seen them come back, but I also would have liked Boom Sonic to be here, so we could have, free Sonics. I think it pretty much confirms it, that you get Boom-related accessories after being the final boss, who has a body shape similar to Lyric and whatnot, you know? And, like Tanner said, the avatar themselves has the proportions of Boom Sonic.
And not to mention the fact that we have the grappling hook, and one of the big things about Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric was the fact that they had the electric tether system, right? Like, it all lines up. So the people that say, no, it was never planned, nah, I'm pretty sure it was. I feel like it definitely was. And especially because you have to remember, of this same era, they put in Styx into, like, the Olympics games as a character separately from the rest. It definitely feels like they were building up to this as a big 3-person crossover with the 3 of them. And then they pulled out when people went, oh man, most of Boom is bad, which isn't true, because the only bad things was really the first game, and then everything else was, I think, okay. Like, I like the show. The Boom comics was really good. I did not say dicks.
I heard him say Styx. Yeah.
I said sticks. I did not say dicks. Come on, guys. Get your head out of the gutter. But no, the Archie comics were really funny.
Yeah.
The only bad thing was the game, but of course that's what people think of as the main thing for Boom.
He said Styx. I'm literally in a fucking call of him, alright? Whatever. Dick's the rabbit or whatever the fuck animal she is. I don't care. Richards.
Sorry. Richards the Badger.
Alright, get ready to take a screen cap when we see our character next to Sonic, a kind of like front-on thing.
Okay.
Just for an end-of-day shot.
Finally, an end to this endless battle. Everyone can go back home and relax. There's no need for the resistance.
Yeah, let's just disband it.
There's still a lot we need to do. We're just getting started.
That was just like in that one Star Wars trilogy where Leia was basically like, let's get rid of all the weapons because we don't need them anymore.
But okay, I'm not gonna stop you.
You deserve the First Order.
First time I saw you stumbling around, I had no idea you could pull this thing together and see it to the end. I've changed my mind about you.
I don't give a fuck about your opinion, Vector.
Through, rookie. Well,
why are you such an asshole in this game?
You did.
Like, he's usually a gentleman.
It's not like you just waited till the last minute to come in and act all cool, saving the day.
Then again, Omega usually doesn't move like this either.
Our battle is done, and our resistance has come to a conclusion. But we'll be friends forever.
Shoot him.
A person cannot restore the entire world. We have to work together and make a diligent effort.
Also recycle every once in a while, I guess.
Hey, you're taking off too? I was thinking the same thing. You gonna keep moving forward? No matter what, yeah? You and I aren't so different. See you later, buddy.
There's a lot of differences, actually.
I'm a wolf and you're a hedgehog for starters.
Never to be seen again. It's funny you bring that up, APA Fox. Says we finally saved Sonic's homeworld of name redacted. Well, we actually do have the official canon name of Sonic's world now. Ian Flynn let it loose on a podcast. You know what it is?
Go for it.
Earth.
Okay.
He had to get approval to call it Earth by Sega.
Got a report from the intelligence division.
I know it's like nothing. It's the most nothing.
Totally outside the chain of command for Eggman's army. There's a large-scale troop presence, suspiciously large for a place with no strategic value.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without reason.
No kidding. And there's a rumor going around that old rotten Eggman has been developing some kind of new weapon. So...
Yeah. Looks like this won't be your garden variety recon mission.
Do it to it, Shadow.
No, it's not Mobius. Was Mobius in certain Western things, but it was never Mobius in the game canon.
I'll handle things.
It was that was not a thing.
Omega said the same thing. You two go together like chili and hot dogs.
Cut the chatter.
This game really says a lot of chili dog references compared to the average Sonic game.
Of course it does. It's meta. Isn't it so funny when we comment on stuff that people like?
You're super right.
Wow, I'm a cynical cunt this stream.
Dude, it's fine. It's what Sonic Forces does to you. Again, this made me literally say I'm so done with Sonic, because I was so done by the end of it.
Extermination proceeding without incident. No problems to report.
Extermination? This is supposed to be a recon mission. You can't go making a big scene.
You should have known better than to send over.
Yeah, because for a while, Ian Flynn had to, in his podcasts, he had to refer to it as Sonic's Planet.
It's Sonic's World, did you say?
Sonic's World or Sonic's Planet, and then he came on a podcast, says, you know, you'll get, that'll change soon, and then he called it Earth the one time, and someone called him out on Twitter, and he's like, oh, you accidentally called it Earth. He says, was it an accident, or was that a leak? And then he said, like, yeah, that was, I've gotten the approval to just call it Earth now.
Respond.
You recognize these boxes?
The ones from the mission mode in Sonic Origins?
Yes, indeed.
I saw someone say that you can absolutely tell that the mission mode stuff was done by Sonic Team because of how many just random boxes are placed everywhere.
Try again. You're absolutely right, though.
It is cool that you can, after you beat this, you can go back and play any Sonic stage with Shadow. I really appreciate that. That's a small, like, gameplay detail that is fun and should be, I like unlockable stuff like that. Should have more stuff like that.
Wasn't even aware that was a thing.
Yeah. Yes, this is music from Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, which is definitely something that they're trying to appeal to nostalgic people with.
Oh yeah, this is like, this is White Jungle, isn't it?
No, this is the first level of Shadow the Hedgehog, Westopolis.
Fair enough. I'm too tired to care. Haha, I see you, you fucker.
The world's most powerful robot is no more a challenge than crab meat. As I suspected, this power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength. Ah, and still more wonderful, a not-so-tall, dark, and brooding guest has arrived.
You want to talk, mate?
This is literally two people trying to out-edge each other. This is two My Chemical Romance fans in, like, high school trying to prove that they're the cooler one.
You spout such nonsense. I don't know you. And the only thing of no consequence around here is that big mouth of yours.
I don't have a mouth. With this mask on, that is.
Rah, rah, rah.
I am infinite.
Hey, if you need someone to do an evil laugh, yo, Liam O'Brien's a good choice.
So very well. To you, it was simply another in a long list of Eggman bases you tore down without a second thought.
A couple of months ago, I guess. Stop doing that.
They had to make sure you didn't stream that little bit of text.
Yeah, Metalhead's a pretty show from what I've heard.
Shadow has entered the facility. Defense Squad Jackal has already been completely annihilated. All available troops, intercept that blasted hedgehog by any means necessary.
You have no idea how mad I was when I got the episode Shadow download and I'm like, okay, let's play this, and then I got my most hated level again. I was like, really? I have to go through this stupid water slide again?
That's what you get for having hope, mate.
Defense squads.
I know.
Defense squad. Hey, Doctor.
Okay, is this Sky Rail or whatever it's called?
This is White Jungle,
Ah, okay.
which makes sense considering where we are too.
In the core is invaluable. One of you idiots, stop that hedgehog now!
See, Shadow and Infinite are two different types of edgy, though. Like, Shadow is 2000s edgy, and Infinite is like late 2010s edgy. They're very different levels of the edge.
Can't let this facility be destroyed. Is there anyone left?
It's okay. The rapids took him out. Ow. Sorry, I wasn't even looking, honestly.
Infinite is pre-nuke Tumblr edgy. Yeah, because we know that he left when the nudes leak, you know, or the nudes nuke came around. He couldn't be part of it anymore.
Aha! Not caring.
Shadow is still alive? At least the analysis of the stone was completed yesterday. But no! I still can't let this facility be destroyed. Is there anyone left out there?
I definitely love these tracks in their, you know, original versions, and hearing them remixed it's nice to have.
Sure.
So at the end of the day, I can say, hey, you know, Sonic Forces has good music that I listen to occasionally.
He stops for doors.
Metal Sonic is then the 90s edgy, absolutely. Yeah, you got 3 different eras of edge.
Hey, you! You know you can hear me. You're captain of Squad Jackal, aren't you? Your squad was useless. Go clean up their mess already!
Yeah, I got it. You destroyed my squad. I'll show you why they call me the ultimate mercenary. Take this! What?
Worthless. Don't show your pathetic face around me ever again.
Take a screen cap. You know the one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shaking. Me. Afraid. Pathetic. Me. He's calling me weak. No, I am not weak. I'm not weak. I am not weak. That day, I gave up my own unsightly face. I let go of the old...
Literally insulted by Shadow once, and he's like, that's it, I'm changing my entire life.
Then, at last, I obtained the power. The power to make all yield to my will. I was reborn!
Cool story, bro.
It's ridiculous.
Back to 1 month before, just in case.
As soon as that cutscene ended, I heard something massive fall down behind me, and that was more of a startling moment than that scene.
But I suppose that's the way it goes. It simply means that the old me was too weak, too pathetic to remember. And now you've become nothing more than an insect, waiting to be
See, like,
crushed under...
it's funny, because Devil May Cry 5 has the exact same thing, with Nero, like, really hating being called dead weight. But see, the thing is, that has the best payoff ever, whereas this just doesn't. Bone the Cat says, you know what's funny? Shadow said never show your face around me again, and he listened by putting on the map.
Really?
Or the mask, rather.
Wait to let the guy get inside your head, Infinite.
That guy. What happened to Infinite?
Huh? What are you mumbling about, Shadow? You okay? Anybody home? We're going to pick up Omega. He was destroyed 3 months ago, remember? Get it together.
Like, imagine if someone called you a piss baby and you responded by putting on a diaper and being like, that's it, I guess I'm the piss baby now.
You know, I own it, so that's fine. I'm ugly Sonic, I'm in on the joke.
I do really like this remix.
Pretty good.
This is where Omega was destroyed. But there's no sign of him here.
Yes, this is the BioLizard song called Supporting Me.
What? Affirmative. I have never known to defeat Omega? I am.
Oh, I guess you died.
Shadow's like, why am I here? Just to suffer? And they're like, yes! That's the whole point of this dimension!
I am not weak.
Probably because it never really happened.
What? Affirmative. I have never known to defeat Omega? I am not defeated. I am not weak. 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 What is this? My head.
Well, I was listening to Rouge's dialogue there. I'm like, she really sounds like some girl from Persona. And because it's Karen Strassman, yep, that is Aegis from Persona. And I'm like, that's exactly who she sounds like over and over. Yeah, and Nanako too.
I'll take that C, as in see ya.
Oh, and that was the last episode of episode Shadow, by the way. That's it. It's 3 levels.
Back here. No. Is this an illusion?
This is reality, Shadow. Your reality. I didn't expect to see you come back alive, but you must admit, it was a truly wonderful show, wasn't it? This power, before we've even...
You made some things swirl around,
Just
bro.
as I thought, it is unrivaled. Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
Hashtag poorly aged things, am I right?
Sonic? What are you plotting? What is this? Stop! Where do you think you're going, Infinite?
I can't roll my eyes hard enough.
Shadow, finally
The sound of him just slowly leaving the room while doing that laugh is so good, though.
Rouge?
Forget it. Get away from there as soon as you can. There are explosions going off all over. The
Man,
facility
especially with that
is about to
filter, that
collapse.
sounds exactly like Aegis.
Withdrawing now. What's the meaning of all this?
Are we fucking role-playing a story here? What's going on?
Rouge, are you telling me the truth?
What's the point of lying about it? Eggman got a beat on Sonic and mounted a massive assault. I mean, sure, A for effort, but it's nothing to worry about. We've got the advantage now. Sonic is there too, so I don't think it's a big enough deal for you to head out.
Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without...
Shadow! This is not good. Hurry, get over there!
What is it, Rouge? What happened?
Is everyone okay?
We really are thanks to you.
This is the first cutscene in the game, in case you were wondering.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
Oh, and we didn't bring it up, but there was no Super Sonic in the game.
Zavok! Metal! Chaos!
Oh yeah, no, there is Super Sonic DLC, which originally they wanted you to pay $2 for, but then they went and said it's gonna be free, and then they said it's free forever, so hey, at least there's that, but yeah, they couldn't, yeah, the emeralds aren't even gonna be, they're not even in the game, you just can put it on and use it.
What are you, how are you doing? Oh!
Nice.
Tails? I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Running out of time here, Tails.
Sonic!
Oh, well, we've been streaming. They have officially unveiled the flashback levels for Sonic Frontiers.
Oh, shit.
And we have a screenshot of Green Hill, and it looks actually kind of quite different from any other Green Hill.
Oh.
Never mind! My friend just sent me a fake screenshot with a fake IGN thing. Thanks, D.
Are you fucking serious, bro?
That was Funky Space Alien, who's in this chat here. Everyone mock him.
No, I'm gonna mock you for falling for that shit.
It looked real! I'm gonna throw it in chat so people can see. This looks real!
I'm looking at this. I am fucking speechless, Tanner. That looks so fake. It's not even the same fucking art style!
I don't know, it looked real to me! Well, we ended it with deception. Just like how this game's marketing was, so it's all good.
Indeed. Sonic Forces, more like Sonic Farces. I'm done. This has been a fun day, though, so I hope you guys had a good time. We'll see you tomorrow for more of the second HFC Sonic-a-thon with some interesting games. What we got on the docket, Tanner?
Yes, tomorrow, we are starting off with, well, for one, the name of the day is Mistakes Were Made, which, yes, that's fair. We're starting off with Sonic Genesis on the GBA, run by Flame, which, if you've never seen, is a very bad version of Sonic 1. It's interesting. There's some interesting stuff in it, too. After that, I am running Sonic Blast. Not Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Blast. And finally, to end off the day, I am running a game I actually played as a kid, which was Sonic Schoolhouse. So I'll be running that with Tom on the commentary. That one won't be very long, because it only goes up to about grade 4 for difficulty.
Oh shit, son. Boy, that's my education right there. Alright, I'm tired. I'm sure you guys are as well. We'll see you tomorrow for what will probably be a shorter day, but hopefully it'll be a fun one. Bye for now.
Ciao.